Hey y'all, it's Kathleen from Yankee Homestead. We're talking about green cleaning, and so sorry about the thunderstorm. I do not have a soundproof studio in which to record these videos, so I'm stuck with the current rainstorm, so sorry about that. I'll try to talk over it. But I'm going to share with you what we do for our hand soap, which also relates to our all-purpose cleaning spray. And I have two options for the hand soap. You can buy the pre-made soap from doTERRA, or you can make it yourself, which is really simple. So I'm going to show you how to do all of that. So here we have doTERRA's On Guard foaming hand soap, which I love. Love this stuff. Here's the dispenser. We have one of these in each of our bathrooms here at my house. And so here's one tip. When I refill these when I'm filling up these bottles, I use the liquid and fill it up to about maybe here, like more than halfway, maybe somewhere between 2/3 and 3/4 full with the actual soap. And then I fill the rest with water. It just helps to stretch the On Guard soap a little farther, and it still gets our hands clean. It works totally fine. So that's the pre-made version. What I do sometimes, if I have for some reason run out of the pre-made soap, is I will refill my dispensers with my own homemade soap. And I'm going to show you the recipe for that. This is homemade foaming hand soap. This recipe is on the blog. I can link to it in the description below this video on YouTube. But here's the recipe. This recipe is for an 8-ounce dispenser, which is what this is. You're going to use 2 tablespoons of liquid Castile soap. Dr. Bronner's is a very common and readily available liquid Castile soap. This is the unscented baby mild version. And I keep that on hand all the time. I make all sorts of stuff with liquid Castile soap. You can do lots with that stuff. And then use a little bit of fractionated coconut oil, about 1/4 teaspoon. It just helps to soften your hands. Sometimes Castile soap can be a little bit drying, so adding the fractionated coconut oil helps with that. And then I like to use On Guard, especially if I'm refilling my On Guard dispensers. Sorry. If I'm refilling my On Guard dispensers, I like to use the On Guard oil. But I also really like to use wild orange, which is really effective for germs and also has a nice smell. And then you're just going to top it off with water. So if you need to make your own foaming hand soap or refill your doTERRA dispensers when you are out of the regular On Guard soap, that's the DIY recipe. And then I wanted to mention something about these bottles. These bottles are so sturdy and handy that you might want to save them and use them. I don't know if you can see that label. I put my own label on this because this one is soap. I don't want to get them confused. But what I started doing is for my all-purpose cleaning sprays that I make with On Guard Cleaner Concentrate, when my spray runs out, sometimes it runs out in the middle of, a cleaning job, or I just don't have time to fill it up right away. What I've started doing is recycling my On Guard foaming hand soap refill bottles, pre-mixing my cleaning spray in here, and I add this label. I'm sorry, I don't think you can see it with my light there, but it says all-purpose cleaning spray on it. And then when my cleaning spray bottle runs out, I just pour this into it. So just a little tip to help you recycle those bottles. I hope that's helpful. Happy green cleaning, y'all.